escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Gibbs does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group fail.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by Deion Henley.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
McCarthy with a blitz coming. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Here he goes, third and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Full extension, and he brings it in! He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up their opening drive.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10.
right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready, set up, go.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 5 on the play, and that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. From the gun, it's Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now a pitch to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down.
Another one for Gibbs. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Here we go. Back to 50.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Romadudes, a touchdown. Great snap for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
This is Genty on 2nd. touchdown! The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 6.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Again, it's Gibbs. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Daniels setting up the play action. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's an 8-yard gain and a great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
An 8-yard pickup.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play.
Red. 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. Buying some time right. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. They'll throw for it. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. We've set it downs from 37.
Let's go now.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
37-yard line.
Here's a give to Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
Daniels back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Viking 18. Go.
Play action now with Daniels. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB's still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. It's a big strike downfield to Egbuka. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Now, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Fields the hard squib kick. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the jump.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now Daniels off the play action. He finds Odunze downfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
A 28-yard pickup there. And that is good for Detroit 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Going on 1st down, Daniels. On the move, headed right. That's to Odunze again. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
Play action now, Daniels. Pass it down close. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal.
4 yards.
Detroit calls timeout, it's 2nd. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal.
Gibbs does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
19, Tiger, 9.
Gibbs again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Starting from the 5. They pull out the reverse. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Go street. 19, Lions. Warriors 17.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though, with 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
This is ahead for about 5. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another give here to Jency. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
From the red zone on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. The question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 1 yard, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, break.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
For the Lions, first down. An 8-yard pickup.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46.
Daniels. Screen here for Gibbs. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Daniels on 1st down. Headed out right. Another one caught by St. Brown. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Another Detroit Lions first down.
Now Gibbs. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And it brings up 3rd
Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds before he can challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Back to throw it. That's him on the quick hitter. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 8-yard line.
19.
Now Daniels to throw. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He gets it again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's caught at the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
35.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
It's Gibbs on the carry. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Sent down by Cody Barton. Offensive line fast.
5 yards on the play.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
McCarthy on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Vikings take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 35.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Practice Cougar 19. Ready,
Daniels setting up the play action. He rolls to his right. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Second and long, need to give themselves a shot for third. Gibbs now from the gun. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 19-yard line. A gain of 8 yards.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? That's a cake.
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really managed to second down.
This is Gibbs on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it up. From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
McCarthy throwing here. This one falls incomplete. Try and get it into Emeka Egbuka. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has his man. That's their rookie from Oregon. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a 1st down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Play action, McCarthy. Complete out to the right side. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
And off to Jeanty. Has some space inside the 15. He does it. it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Get up.
Another one for Gibbs. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Bonito on the
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Viking and team.
Throw here, 3rd down. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
Intended for
So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
That one complete to St. Brown. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
First and 10.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Lions have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40.
Ready.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a pickup of 26. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison. 6.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Brought in by his back here is Shenty. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Vikings.
Counter give to Jency. Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings break the tie here in the 1st. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Now Daniels off the play action. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Daniels hit and he lost the football. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them.
22. A loss of 7.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Let's go now.
And they're going to go. It's Daniels. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Spins out of one side. Cuts it right side up, and he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their early lead to 13. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
21. Lions 7.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. That's complete to Sam Laporta. Keeps it moving. Hits the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a one-score game. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. To return this, Marcus Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. This is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Vikings.
That's the end of one here on New Year's Eve. 21-14, our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Buying some time right. Throwing deep down the near sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it sets up second down. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And no touchdown here. He just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go.
From the red zone on first. Buying some time left. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 13-point lead. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Lions 14.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Daniels now. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60.
Play action now. Daniels. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On the move, headed right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 3-possession game. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21.
Lions 14.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for Lions. First down.
Play action now with Daniels. Finds the in route complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Lions have a first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play fake here. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives them in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Second and 15 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Flush down out to his left. Has it downfield working the left. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's another.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around, some more from Ford Field on its way. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota.